Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Dutch. So I'm not going to say the name of the country anymore because I am speculating that that is what is causing issues with our game here. It's got to be that. We've had a lot of people theorizing what it could be in the last episode. And you know, some people still think it's the music. Once again, guys, it's definitely not the music that's causing the monetization issues. That's a completely different thing. I know that a lot of us do have trouble with that. Those are copyright claims. I've had copyright claims, and especially false copyright claims, people who don't own the music trying to claim that they own some music. Definitely had those issues before, but that's not what this is, guys. This is it's called limited monetization, and it's basically when the YouTube's automatic system determines that something in your video is not appropriate for all advertisers. So you basically only get some advertisers on your video, but that basically translates to hardly any advertisers. And it's got to be something unique with this series. There's a lot of people theorizing that it's just the typical words and names that would be in any kind of World War II video, which I'll avoid saying now. But I'd be really surprised if that's the case, guys. Now they could have changed something like just this week, I suppose. But I mean, I've been doing Hearts of Iron 4 videos for years now. Done hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I don't usually have any issues with them. It happens every once in a while, but it's pretty rare, and it's never 3 videos in a row as it has been with this series. For instance, that American series, which just ended last week, was 30-something videos, and I never had a single one of those videos get hit for limited monetization. So I highly doubt it's something to do with the World War II words that could cause problems, like stuff with Germany. I think it's something specific with this series. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try changing up the name of the series. So you guys are going to notice me kind of changing the name around, trying to test things, seeing what might be causing the issue, see if I can't fix it. But I did want to say, and then one of the reasons why I bring this up, I did want to say that I really appreciate all your guys' words of support. It's just awesome how many people were in the comments saying that they understand and they support me waiting for the monetization. It's just really awesome of you guys. Definitely appreciate it. Just want to let you guys know that. And I'll probably be waiting for this video. We'll see how long it takes. It'll probably be out kind of late because I'm gonna give it a bit of time to see if we can get the monetization improved. But I would like to get it out by today, before the end of the day. So if by the evening it's not out, it's not monetized, then I'll go ahead and put it out. And maybe I'll start recording the videos a little bit earlier than I usually do, maybe 2 days in advance, if need be. I usually record the day before, to give me time to, edit it, upload it, and get it processed. I don't know, but that's enough about the monetization. Hopefully we won't have to talk about it more. I'll let you guys know if I do fix it, if I figure out what the problem is. But other than that, we won't bring it up anymore. So the last thing I did want to mention that's non-Hearts of Iron 4 related, several people were asking about what I do for a living since I brought that up yesterday. I think I had one person ask me on Discord and a couple people in the comments because asking if I'm a nurse or whatever. I'm not in the medical profession. I work at a hospital, but I'm the senior security officer at our hospital there. Which senior security officer, all that means is that I'm the highest ranking there, and I do the paperwork and I do the training. That's pretty much it. I don't even get paid extra for that, guys. We don't have any supervisors at our location, so I'm not a supervisor. Our supervisor's in Denver, so we don't really have too many issues at our locations. That's the reason why we don't need a supervisor. But yeah, I'm pretty much just the senior security guard. That's basically what I am, guys. Nothing special, nothing that pays a lot of money. And I've been doing that for about 3 years now. Far too long, essentially. So did want to address that because several people asked about it, and I realized I guess I didn't say anything about it. I just assume most people know because I brought it up on past series before. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this, get talking about some actual HOI4 content here. I wanted to show you, we'll start this out by showing you that I did name the infantry division based on one of your guys' suggestions. We're going to call them the Dutch Vandermen. So this is based off of the Red Dead Redemption character Dutch Vanderlyn. And I just thought it was very clever. I like those clever names. So that's what we're going to be calling them. And then also, so I had brought up the fact that we named the army this here. And I had said something that it translates to like, I don't know exactly what I said. I said like Dutch Royal Army or the Royal Army of the Netherlands. I did what many of you guys might have done. I did look it up on Google Translate before that video. And yeah, it said that it stands for Royal Land Army. When I said that it was something else, you know, Dutch was in there and Netherlands was in there, I was basing that entirely off of what the guy who suggested it said. I looked it up on Google Translate, but I was going to trust him more than Google Translate because I was expecting, since he did say everything in Dutch, that he was himself Dutch. So I'm going to go with what he said over what Google Translate said. But yeah, I got the same thing you guys did, that's what that meant. So I actually do know that that's what it, you know, means. And I was basically saying that based on what the guy who suggested it said. So I only bring that up because we had like 8 comments correcting me or something like that. So thought I'd address it. Finally, we had somebody ask to see the casualties in the Italian-French War, which this is ridiculously disproportionate here. So the French have taken 456,000 casualties. That's a lot. Yugoslavia 215, so quite a bit on this side. But good God, 1.65 million casualties over there. That is quite a bit, guys. And I'm guessing that's from the mountains over here. All right, guys, so let's finally get to playing here. I'm like stupidly excited to get this war started. I really want to see if our defenses are going to hold up. I don't know. I don't think we'll hold up here. I think we'll have to back up to our areas where we expected to, but I don't know, man. We might be able to hold Fortress Holland at least for a little while. We'll just have to see how things go, and it's also, you know, pretty important how things go over here. So we have, I think we said about a month until Germany gets their national focus, which would, you know, result in them being able to attack us, get their claims. And there's one thing I'd like to bring up here. So we've got 15 days to get the lessons for the Low Country. I made a massive mistake here, guys. The obtain foreign colonial investments, you can't do that if you're at war with Great Britain. Now, I actually knew that. I saw that when I was first going through the focuses, but I assumed we wouldn't be at war with Great Britain. I didn't know if they were going to be an ally, but I was expecting them to at least be going against the Germans with us in some capacity, because I didn't know if we were going to, you know, be able to join that alliance of theirs, or if we were going to do the, you know, the European Union alliance of the minor democracies at the time. So I didn't know if we were going to be allied with them, but I didn't expect to be at war with them. So I just completely forgot that we can't do this if we're at war with Britain. So this is going to cause issues, because remember, we want to go down this tree. So I'm going to try really, really hard to get this, guys. And we're going to see what we can do. It's 15 days. And then remember, we have 70 for this, and we have to get it done. So I'm going to try and get it done, guys. I'm going to see if we can't make that happen. We got about a month before Germany gets their claims. And then remember, we've seen this many times before. They always do the same thing. Germany's going to declare war on Luxembourg first. They'll probably easily be able to conquer them. Luxembourg will ask us to come into the war, and we're going to deny them. We're going to deny them. Then they'll declare war on Belgium, and I think we're just going to try and get it done. We'll take a look. We'll kind of play it by ear and see how things go. So let's go ahead and get our defenses ready, because I'm noticing some adjustments we could probably make here that would probably be wise. So let's go ahead and do our own little fallback line here, because we don't really need this many divisions on this front. In fact, we should probably move 2 of these guys off of it. And I'm thinking like one, the best one's going to be staying there. And then one of these guys will come to this front. Oh, he's already on it. All right, awesome. So what we're going to want to do is take the other divisions, this one, put him over here, and then just take one of these guys and then move him over to here, because I feel like we don't have enough troops over there. So we'll move one more over to there. And we have these guys training. We're going to pull them back. Let them train up over here, just in case we end up into the war. And I want to say that's all I really felt like we needed to do right there. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I think we're good to go. All right, so let's go and let it play and see how things go. We are also constructing. Remember, we're trying to get our fortifications done here. We did knock out encryption. We're already getting decryption. So let's go and do the recon companies. I mean, any bonus helps. It's a little bit. I mean, that's not incredibly helpful. Gives you a little bit of bonus when you're picking tactics, when your generals are picking tactics. So we'll go in and grab it up, guys. So got these guys trained up. We're going to need to tell our navies to stop training soon. Once they get the claim, once we get the notification that they got the claim, we'll go ahead and tell our navies to get back into the ports. All right, so let's let it play. We just went into July. Let's see what decision we have available. It's war propaganda. We don't need to be notified of that. Remember, we're saving up to get the decision that lets us annex these guys here. I don't know if we're actually going to take that, guys. And the reason why is because I believe that will make all this our core territory. And that causes some major issues, because we did not set up to defend this territory. And remember, you know, how soon you are to capitulate is based on how much of your core territory has been conquered. So if this becomes core territory and we lose all this, then holding just Holland might not be enough for us to not capitulate. So it would actually be a negative thing. Because yeah, what's the point of annexing them? I don't see any point of annexing them if we just lose the land. You know what I mean? So we might not do that. We're going to probably keep the political power, though, going for right now. So let's go and get the obtained foreign investments. So 70 days. We have to stay out of the war for 70 days, guys. I don't know how well this is going to go. We're just going to try our best. And you know what? I didn't realize that none of these guys here are trained. We're going to have to fix that. Let's go and get these guys training. I know that that's kind of risky because, you know, this is, and then there they go. They got the focus. All right, so they did declare war on Luxembourg. Once again, we're not going to assist in this. We're just going to let them do their thing. And then we'll see if they go to war with Belgium next. Luxembourg has capitulated. They're not at war with Belgium yet. Just kind of letting this go slowly. We're going to go ahead and deny that. One negative to this, though, by not helping Luxembourg, is that they'll be able to annex Luxembourg. Yeah, with the peace treaty, they'll be able to make it into their own territory here. But, I mean, it's 10 steel. It's just not that important, guys. So let's just finish these guys their training. Okay, there we go. Now that they're done, we're going to have to add them back onto their fronts. This was super risky. If they attack us right now, we are done for. Probably too risky, actually. I probably shouldn't have done that. So I did, though, and it turned out okay, I guess. All right, these guys need to be on this front here. Maybe. I guess we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it wasn't a poor choice on my part. All right, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, we don't need to be notified of that. This is the Luxembourg Parliamentary speech. Use political power to get legitimacy for Luxembourg. So we can go ahead and take a look at the exiled governments here. We haven't really seen those yet. So this is Luxembourg. This is the exiled government. They have zero legitimacy, really, because they didn't do much in the conflict. Your starting legitimacy is based on your war participation, so how well you do in the war. So for instance, if you're the Dutch and you decide to evacuate all your troops to Britain and not even attempt to fight the Germans so that you can save your army, then you'll have like no legitimacy as an exiled army, or as an exiled government, so you won't be able to do shit. So yeah, it's one of the interesting. I really like that little new mechanic, and we need to go ahead and say we don't want to do. All right, so they did annex them. So they should be attacking Belgium next. And where is this? Oh, it's not there anymore. That's right, because Luxembourg's gone. All right, so we did finish up a division training here. Let's go and get him moving over to this front now. We'll try and put as many troops on that front as possible. And we could change something here. Like we could get like the ship designer if we wanted to. I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna save it up. Because remember, as soon as Germany declares war on us, we can go in and change our conscription and mobilization laws. So we're gonna just save it for right now. Keep an eye on our troops that are training. Make sure that we get them going into armies as soon as possible. As soon as they're done. Now that they have the focuses, I did say I was gonna pull the navies back. You guys will notice that I did go ahead and set up our navies here. Got them, looking kind of nice and stuff. Let's go and tell these guys to go back. To their ports. So this is the Navy up here. We're going to go ahead and give them commanders as well. We'll do this one first since this is our main one. We're going to want to get our best admiral over here. And he's a sea wolf, so that'll help with those submarine fleets. And he's a superior tactician as well. And looks like we can actually make some adjustments to him. So we'll go ahead and do that here in a second. Let's get the other admirals placed. So over here, we're going to get our second best. Screening efficiency, nice. We're going to do Johannes Theodorus over here in Firstner? Theodorus Firstner? I'm probably butchering that. We'll place him here. I think that would be the best one in this location. And then over here we'll place the last admiral. And this is once again these guys here. So looking pretty good. Let's go and stop these guys from training and have them go to the largest naval base. These guys are going to stop training as well. Let's just go and do both of them at the same time. Have them go over here. All right, excellent. A lot of ships they're still waiting on as well. So let's go ahead and rank up our admiral. Let's get the visibility. I think that would be the most useful for us. Oh, you can do multiple things. Retreat decision chance. Silent Hunter or Lancer. Let's do Lancer. Oh, we can also get this one. Let's go and do the smoke screen next. All right, we still have command power, so let's go ahead and continue ranking up our admirals. So this one wouldn't be bad, a cruiser captain. That would be helping. I mean, he don't really have any cruisers though. Okay, so what we'll do is the concealment expert, and you know what? We will go ahead and do the cruiser captain. All right, and then for the last one, let's see if he's got anything. He can get Lancer and Destroyer Leader. It'd probably make most sense to get Lancer in this particular case. And we can't get that. We don't have enough command power. All right, so we have ranked up our admirals. And let's take a look at our troops that are training here. Make sure that none of them are training needlessly. How are we doing on getting these guys trained? I am going to actually train these guys in here. And the reason for that is if they train out here, then they lose equipment. So might as well train them fully in here. Same with these guys, because they have been using our equipment once we put the divisions out. So I think it would be wise to keep them in there. Let's go and pull this back as well. We need to get the situation with the support equipment built up. We're really lacking on support equipment right now. All right, so we're still waiting for Germany to declare war on us or Belgium. We did get decryption knocked out. Excellent. And remember, we're trying to get that focus done as well. Okay, so I think we should work on naval techs, because yeah, I don't think there's anything else to get right now. So let's go and do some navy techs. We're gonna get this gun that I was supposed to get last time, the basic medium battery. I meant to get that. I got the basic light battery. That's for destroyers. I should have got this one. This will give you the light cruisers gun. So that's should have had that already. All right, there we go. We got somebody done training, and we got improved anti-air as well. Excellent. So we're gonna want to go ahead and get those guys upgraded on our production line. And let's get something else over here. We could do sonar. Could get the submarine holes next. I think we should get something that kind of helps our ships out right away. Let's go ahead and do. We need to get the turreted secondary battery as well. Yeah, that'd be super useful too. And this increases the light attack, light piercing. What about the naval doctrines? This one's not bad. Let's go and start working on naval doctrines, guys. Let's get that. We'll put the 100 experience into it as well, since we are kind of stacked on experience and outdated equipment. That's right. We need to get the anti-air upgraded. All right. So, still have not declared war, and we do have these divisions here. He's right there. Let's go and put him over on. Let's put him on this front. I feel like we don't have enough divisions there. How are we doing on getting these built up here? We're doing okay. Starting to get them knocked out. Excellent. And I might go ahead and have us build up. You know, we'll wait until we get Rotterdam built up. That's a key province for us. So we'll build it up. All right, so I'm surprised that Great Britain, allies, imperialists. Okay, so yes, the New Zealand conflict over there. Surprised the Germans haven't declared war yet. Well, I mean, they did declare war. They declared war on Luxembourg, and then we didn't help them. And neither did Belgium. Now they have to defend 3 provinces. Leon Trotsky was assassinated. All right, an ice pick, the back of the skull. So, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'm surprised they haven't declared war yet on one of us. We might actually get this done. I was really worried about this, guys. I can't believe I didn't see that. I mean, and the worst part is I knew about it. Like, I knew that I had seen that, but I didn't really factor into it because I didn't think it was going to be an issue because I didn't plan on being at war with them. Kingdom of Romania has capitulated. That was that civil war that was over here. The fascists against the monarchy. I wonder why they're putting 4 divisions there. I guess because it's a victory point. But we need one right there. Once one of these guys finish up training, we'll put him over there, I suppose. In fact, let's go and move one of these guys over there now. Let's go and get one of them going over to there. So that if they declare war, we'll be prepared. All right. And yeah, getting all entrenched here. Let's take a look. We get this done in 11th of September. That's another fortification in Rotterdam. All right, so I don't know why they're not declaring war. They're scared. All right, we got the obtained foreign colonial investments. Now I want the conflict to start. I just wanted that. And once we got that, I feel confident now. So let's get the foundations for a European Union. So this will turn Benelux into the European Union. That would be the new faction name. And we'll be sending invitations to Sweden, Switzerland, Norway, and one other country to join the faction. And let me just take a look on our training troops. We do have one done over here. Let's go ahead and put him in, well, let's put him over here. And what's the decision that's currently available? Oh, that's right. We got those decisions from the focus here. Those unlocked. It unlocked some decisions. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look at those. See what they do. See if any of them are something that we want to get. Something that might be immediately beneficial, since we are sitting on our political power as we wait for the war to start. So let me see here. Where is it? These are it. These are the 4. So we can attract foreign investors, and that will give us more consumer good factories, or less consumer good factories that will be required, so we can use more of our factories. Attract foreign investment. This will allow us to construct factories. Oh, wow, these are pretty useful. And this gives us oil. We don't really need oil. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take both of these guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock both of those out so that hopefully we can get more fortifications built. Yeah, so now we'll have this done in the 7th of October. All right, so that's the last Rotterdam port that I wanted to get going. I think we're going to go ahead and maybe level these ones up. We could also defend down here. That's an option too. Let's just do these ones, because if we don't hold this, then it's kind of irrelevant. But man, if we held here, yeah, I didn't think about that. You know what? If we held here, guys, I believe you only have to hold these 2 provinces to hold this state. I had given up on this state, but this state is where all of our factories are. If we hold here, then we don't have to give up on it. I didn't think about that, guys. Let me try and see if I can't hold it. We'll go ahead and build up fortifications here. At the very least, we'll at least do more damage to them. I think we need a coastal fort on this one, because that one is, well, if they attack from this direction, the coastal fort doesn't help. But they attack from this direction, then it's a coastal fort. So you kind of need both fortifications here, actually. Yeah, that's kind of a shitty location. You know what? Let's not even try and defend that. We'll just defend Rotterdam, I guess. We'll try. I'll build it up. We'll see. We'll probably lose that, though. I don't expect us to hold it. All right, we got another division done. He's right over here. Excellent. We've got 3 across here with the 4th one there. Let's go and throw another division down here. All right, guys. Yeah, this is really not looking too bad of a situation. But why the hell are they not declaring war? That's what I'm curious. Like, what is going on here, man? We did have another... I think we had another person that could load up here. Or, excuse me, level up. I said load up. Yeah, this guy got all his. I want to say this guy got all of his. And so, yeah, we want to go ahead and get the last one here. Torpedo cooldown? Sure, why not? We'll do torpedo cooldown. And that's the only one I don't really see getting the destroyer one. I don't see that making any sense for this particular admiral. Got 169,000 manpower. How are we doing on equipment? And these guys are done. You know what? We can just go ahead and deploy these 2. I don't know if we want to get any more troops out there, because we're still short on equipment and we need a massive stockpile. So what we're going to do is, I don't think we're going to build. How much would that require? How much equipment does that require? Infantry equipment. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll build 2 more then. I thought it was a lot more infantry equipment per army, per division, excuse me. So that's fine. We'll build 2 more. Let's go and deploy these guys. These guys here, we'll let them finish training here because they're just about done. So we'll let them finish up. And then we're going to take the 2 armies right here, move them over to here, put them into that training army. We actually have troops that are done in the training army. Are both of these guys here? Yes, they are. Excellent. So let's go and move them as well. We're going to move them to, where do we want them? I guess we're going to put them onto this front right here. Both of them, and actually go to that front. All right, so stack that up a little bit higher. And then I saw another division over here that's done training, and that's right here. All right, so we're going to move them right there. So I pulled all my ships back from training, all ready for the damn conflict, and now the Germans aren't fighting us. I don't know why. All right, what do we want to get next? We're in September. I guess we'll get 1 more Naval Tech. I think we did start on the doctrines, right? Yeah, we started on the naval doctrines. We are going to go ahead, and I didn't say anything about this, but we are going after trade interdiction. It's kind of the worst one of the 3, but when you look at our fleet and the way our fleet composition is, this is the best one for us, because this one gives you bonuses for like a lot of bonuses to light cruisers, a few destroyer ones as well, and a lot of submarine bonuses as well. So this is easily the best one for our current fleet composition. This one, obviously, I mean, it's got some good ones for submarines as well, but it's really destroyer focused, and we're not focusing on destroyers. And obviously, fleet and being, or excuse me, this is the one I was looking at. This is the fleet and being. This one's very destroyer focused, and then it also has a lot of bonuses for capital ships. Not that useful. Base strike. This one's, you know, got some good submarine ones, and then of course it's all focused on carriers, which we are never going to have. So I feel like trade interdiction is the most useful to us. Oh, we got a research slot I didn't do anything with because I'm talking. So let's go ahead and get something. We're going to get one more naval tech here. Let's do, I mean, this would be immediately beneficial to us. I think we'll go ahead and do that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, and then maybe after that we'll start working on getting the hulls. Or we could work on the hulls now. Yeah, we'll work on the hull nows. Sure, let's do it. Let's get the submarines, guys. We'll get the new submarine hull. I think that would be helpful. All right, so yeah, we may even get our faction started. I mean, we already have the faction started, but I mean, grow the faction by the time they actually declare war on us. We are in October now. I'm going to start working on 1941 techs. I think it's about time. We're a little bit ahead. You know what? That's fine, guys. I'm okay with being a little bit ahead. Let's get these bonuses that are going to help out our army. We did finish up these 3 here. Let's get them put into the training army. And let's go and move this guy over here then. Okay, we got to have a decent army over there. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead. We could always move some more elsewhere, but you know what? I'm going to keep a lot of troops over there. I think it would be smart. Where are these guys at? Oh, this is this army. All right, we're going to put them into that defensive army then. All right, so just waiting for the Germans. What are they working on right now? War with France. Okay. Britain's working on, they're still working on the Mediterranean Bastion. What is France working on? Extending the Maginot Line, that's right. I think we saw that before. Unitary South Africa just declared war on Africa. So Britain's right now is doing all of their, you know, all of their little civil wars that they do where they try and take back their colonial territory. So they got the Africa one going. They got the New Zealand one going. There should be one in Canada as well. That one hasn't started just yet. China just capitulated. Took Japan long enough, but they did it. And they are signing the tripartite pact. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But I think they do have to go that way for them to declare war on Britain. So we want them to declare war on Britain. That also does create their non-aggression pacts with the Germans and the Italians. But and Panama just got war declared on them. Oh, hold up, we'll take a look at that in a second. Let me just finish what I was saying. Yeah, that branch also leads the Japanese to declare war on Britain to get these territories here. So that's actually a good thing because it would still, you know, they would still go to war with Britain even though they have a non-aggression pact with Germany, and Germany would then be called in and they would probably, you know, join that conflict. So the point is that they'll be fighting the British still. So what decision is available? War propaganda against the German Reich. Okay. Yeah, I said that we were going to have the war start this episode, and I feel like the game's making me into a liar, guys. What the fuck? Oh, yes, that's right. I completely forgot about this. Oh, a lot of shit just happening. So Soviet Union, that's what I wanted to talk about. They declared war on Poland. So that means that's actually really good, because remember, Germany has not declared war on Poland yet. So that means that, and they're going after anti-capitalist diplomacy. Honestly, I'm really not sure how that's going to affect, you know, with the anti-capitalist. I don't know what will happen with that, with you know, because of the British. I don't know if this will result in them eventually going to war with Britain. Let's see. So Britain's currently working on Fortify the Rock. I guess we can let this play here. And once again, that's what we were talking about. I got kind of distracted here. Oh, the French are pushing into Italy. All right. But yeah, so now the Italians are part of the Comintern. Even though they're fascists, they did join the Comintern faction since the Soviets and the Italians are both at war with the Polish-French faction. So we know you know, the Soviet Union will likely conquer Poland. They'll get all this wrapped up here, and that's very good because that actually takes from Germany. They're not going to get any in Poland because they didn't declare war on them because they gave up this territory to them. You know, they were willing to, you know, give them control of Danzig, and so they didn't go to war with them. Instead, they decided to focus over here. French are invading into Italy, so that's actually very good. All right, things are looking okay, guys. A lot of people were, you know, there's been a lot of doomsayers in the comments. You know, people really concerned that we're not going to do so well in this conflict, which I don't know that we'll hold here, so I'm not going to talk shit or anything. But remember, the Germans and the British, and this is really what the main concern is the fact that the British are, you know, on the German side here, which did throw a lot of kinks and things. I mean, for Christ's sakes, we weren't able to go down the branches we wanted to go to. We almost missed this one. We got lucky that I noticed that. But yeah, we weren't able to go down this branch that I wanted to because of that. So yeah, it's definitely causing issues. We're gonna have to worry about naval invasions the whole time. So I'm not saying that them being allied together is not going to cause problems. But what are we building over here? All right, we're still working on this. But you got to consider the fact that we'll go and get the Night Assault tactics, though it's a little bit more expensive, but you know what, we're going to go for it. But you got to consider that this is just 2 major powers, guys. They're going to have to fight a bunch of other major powers. You know, they got to fight the French, and they might have to fight the Italians. I don't know if they will fight the Italians now because the French are defeating them. We'll have to see, but they'll at the very least have to fight the French, even though they're the weakest ones. They're going to have to fight the Soviet Union. They got to fight our alliance that we're going to be starting here, you know, with us, Belgium, and then I think we'll have all 3 of these guys, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, the Scandinavian countries. And then we'll also probably have Switzerland as well, if they all accept, of course. Did knock out trade interdiction. Awesome. We could continue going down these. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and I almost want to get this one, though, because the torpedo reveal chance. We got a lot of submarines. Might be beneficial to get. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We're still a little ways off. No. Let's do this. Let's get the stuff that's going to help us on the ground war. I think that would be the wise choice. We could always go ahead and get like something for the ship designer as well. I was kind of waiting to do that, but I mean, we get a lot of political power. There's not really anything else to do with the political power besides, you know, the decisions. And I wanted to get this. Let me just take a look. And oh yeah, and we're actually currently getting submarines, aren't we? We are. Oh, okay. Hold up, guys. I got something we can do here. Let's go ahead and grab this then. Let's get the ship designer. We don't want that one. We're not going to get that many capital ships or carriers. Let's get this one. I typically don't get the raiding fleet designer because it does hurt the capital ships and the carriers quite a bit, you know, with the deck size and the heavy attack. However, their surface visibility is lower, which is going to be super helpful for us. And then the screens, you know, they don't have any penalties, and Submarine's got some really great ones there. So yeah, let's go and get the raiding fleet designer. I think that would be smart. And then we're going to need to actually stop us researching that. Just go ahead and research something else for right now. It doesn't really matter which one. I guess we'll just grab this one for right now. And then we'll have to go back to it. That way, it actually has the modifier there, because otherwise you wouldn't get it, I don't think. I think you have to actually have the design company when you click on it. So that then will apply to our submarines, and they'll have decreased visibility on the surface and under the water, and they'll have higher speed. All right, so that's awesome. I'm really kind of irritated that I haven't been training my ships up, because I was expecting us to be at war here, but that has not been the case. We do have 2 submarines over here. What we'll do is we'll just take one, assign him over. You know what? If we have any ships, let's go ahead and take any ships that aren't fully trained, and we'll at least train those ones up. Yeah, I don't want to have the whole fleet training because of, well, I think obvious reasons. So let's go ahead and have any ships that aren't trained pulled out, and then put them all into one. So all these guys are going to go into one fleet here. And that one fleet will go ahead and exercise. Let's see where they were exercising out of real quick. We can't even click on them. All right, well, whatever. Oh, they're over here. That's weird. Oh, okay, I see what we did. All right, so what we want to do is make sure they all go over to here. And yeah, bring them all over to there. And that's right. I know what's going on now. And then these guys here, we're going to have them join the fleet here. All right, and yeah, both of you guys need to move over to here. Yeah, all of our fleets are kind of in weird spots. Are these guys over there? They are. Why is everybody over there? It's kind of really odd. I never told them to go over there. Maybe I did on accident. Maybe I grabbed them all and threw them over here. Oops. Go back. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Why they're all over here. These guys are still where they're at. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. All right, well, whatever. We'll get them all moving back over there. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. We did get the foundations for the European Union. Awesome. Okay, so we can do the continent's best and brightest. I want to say that helps us research. If we pull them together, we can achieve. So, yeah, I think that would allow us to research quicker. I guess there's that. I don't know if there's anything we'd rather work on, though. Let's just take a look. Crown Jewel Colony. You know what? That's what we'll do next, I suppose. Yeah, we'll grab that one up. The best defense is, you know, the ideal. The best defense is a good offense where we can then declare war on Germany and Great Britain if we wanted to. That's really strange that they haven't declared war on us yet, guys. Like, what is going on with Germany? They're not even at war with anybody. They're just being really passive right now. All right, so got the coastal forts there. Should probably have a land fort there as well. This is why this is kind of not really worth trying to defend this one province, honestly. Let's go and try and get these up to level 3 as well. And then maybe we'll work on these ones. Let's get that done first. And Denmark decided to join the European Union, as did Norway, Switzerland, and Sweden. They have all accepted our offer. Excellent. All right, so the European Union forms. Since the formation of the Benelux, the governments of the Low Countries have endeavored to attract further interest in a strong, neutral bloc of sanity. Now, a whole slew of new nations has been invited to join the alliance, and to accommodate this influx of new member nations, it has been decided to rename it to the European Union. We've never been stronger, guys. So what the hell is going on, man? Come on, Germany. Well, maybe they want to declare war on France first. I'm going to take a wild guess that's what they're doing. Let's let them get their focus. And so that's the annexation against Switzerland. I guess that's, yeah, that makes sense. So maybe they'll declare war on Switzerland. I don't know. South Africa has capitulated already. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a bummer. So now they now have South Africa back into their sphere of influence. It looks like the British are actually pushing forward over here. Yeah, they're actually pushing forward there. All right, Canada can't defeat them on their own. All right, so I really don't know if Germany will declare war once they get that focus. They'll declare war on Switzerland, and that's how we'll get into the conflict. We'll just have to see what happens, guys. But honestly, I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised that they haven't declared war just yet. So we might have actually been able to annex them and even build fortifications by this point. Maybe we should go ahead and save up. I thought they would have declared war by now, so I thought there was no chance that we would have got this done. What's the decision available? Oh, we can do the attract foreign investors and stuff again. Do we want to do that, or do we want to save up our political power to try and annex? I don't know if we can annex them, actually. You know what? We can't annex them because of Luxembourg being gone. Okay, so we can't even save up for that. So it's irrelevant. So let's just go ahead and attract the foreign investors. And you know what? We'll do both of these just so that we can make sure we're using all of our factories. Try and get these fortifications built. We did get the submarine hull. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do the cruiser hull next, I suppose. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do the cruiser hull next. Get that bonus on there. And do we have everything we want for the cruisers before I go and do that? And everything for the submarines. We could get the snorkels. That'd be super useful. Yeah, maybe we should get the equipment first, guys, for those submarines so I can start building them. I think that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go ahead and get the snorkels. Can we get we can also do these ones. These aren't ahead of time. We get the torpedo launchers. Let's do the snorkels, though, because I want to make sure our sub visibility is as low as possible. So we'll get the snorkels first. We're going to go ahead and design those new submarines, though. Take a look at them, what we currently got here. We're going to be doing the historical. Well, we got two different types. We'll name them after fish, guys. Why not? So let's go ahead and make sure that we got the best engine in here. Go ahead and get the best torpedo tubes as well. Over here as well, torpedo tubes too. And can't put anything there, so we don't have the snorkels just yet. And more torpedo tubes then. All right. So that's 14 experience. I think we got everything we want here. All right, guys, so I'm going to name them just Attack Submarines 3A here, but I'm absolutely fine since we're only going to have one type of submarines. I'm fine with giving these guys a unique name. If you guys want to come up with one, post it down in the comments below, a name for our submarines. So let's go ahead and save this. I think everything's squared away here. And then we're going to go ahead and get these guys building after they finish up their current submarine, of course. And we'll just put them there. I really wish that we could deploy over here. It's such a shame that we can't deploy there, so we have to have all of them deploying over here. And we're just going to go ahead and have them go to the one of the task force here. We'll have them go to this one for right now. That's fine. And then, yeah, they'll get the dockyard as soon as we finish up building here. We get this one on the 3rd of April, so we might actually have that torpedo cruiser done by then. And, yeah, we'll just finish up that submarine, and that's in the 10th of April. Okay. We don't have a lot of convoys. Maybe we should try and work on getting those. We are short a little bit on steel, so we'll go ahead and trade for that, I guess. And we can go ahead and also take a look, if I can figure out the button, how we're doing on equipment. Infantry equipment's looking okay now. Let's just pull back on infantry equipment just a bit, so we can kind of work on some of this other stuff we need, like the support equipment, and also we could probably use some anti-tanks and anti-air as well. Let's go ahead and build those up a bit. let's actually go like this. Alright, so that's pretty good. Still building up here. Let's go and get... I do want to make sure that we have enough manpower for, reinforcements. Let's do one more, though, since we are so stacked up on equipment. And it would be helpful to have more divisions over here, I suppose. Still getting these guys trained up. They're almost done, though. Alright, excellent. So, yeah, the damn game made me into the liar, guys. Sweden could assume faction leadership almost. They almost have enough deployed manpower. Yeah, the damn game made me into a liar, man. Because we have not, still haven't gone into the war yet. I really thought we would have gone by this point. It would have started. But Germany has not declared war, and France continues to invade into northern Italy. They almost got Milan. I never did continue training these guys here. I guess we'll go and get another one started. We'll just make sure that they always have equipment. And yeah, just deploy them here, man. I'm kind of surprised that this has gone this way. Are these guys? Yeah, they're pretty much built out the way we want them for the most part. All right. So yeah, all these guys are done training. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave like one of them in over here. Put the other two in the defense here, and then we'll just go ahead and have this guy here pull out and then go over to. I guess he can go over to this front, or put another one into Rotterdam. We should probably get another one entrenched into Rotterdam. That'd be wise. All right, this guy's done training now. Let's go ahead and take him and have him move over to here. All right, I guess we could try building some fortifications there. I wasn't gonna, but yeah, if we've got this all kind of fortified out by 3, you know what? We should probably get these up by 3 as well, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's go up by 3 here first, and then if we have time, we'll get some forts there. I'm really surprised, man, that this is how this has gone. I got all excited for this episode, think we're going into war and shit, and we are not. All right, it's kind of a shame. Let's take a look at the fleets, see if they all got to their locations yet. Yeah, it looks like everybody's over here now. I don't know why they went over there. I probably did something, fucked something up. Let's go and get these guys going over here and training up, and let's have to see what happens, guys. See if the Germany ever declares war on anybody. Once again, once they get this, they might declare war on Switzerland, and then we would actually be in the conflict. And then we'll pull the Danes in, and you can see that they already have troops stacked up here, and all of our allies actually do too. That's a lot of divisions. They might actually be able to push through here in the north. Germany could be in trouble against our faction just a little bit. I mean, they'll eventually win. Costa Rica has capitulated. Mexico continues to advance as well, guys. They're doing all right. And one thing I didn't realize is that we actually now have 32 divisions in here. All right, well, we're gonna have to pull some of them out then and put them into like a defensive army then. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll take the 2 shittier divisions over here and put them into that defensive army. We need a new commander over here now. Who is not like actually fighting? Yeah, these guys are going to be fighting, so they do have to have... Alright, so... I almost feel like... Yeah, there's not really anything we can do. Not really. Alright, well, it is what it is, guys. So, they won't have a commander here. We could always get one, but I don't really want to spend the political power. How much would that be to get an extra one? I don't really want to have to do that, though. It's 20 political power. Yeah, it's fine, guys. We'll see what happens. Remember the exiled governments and stuff give you generals too? And I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so let's take a look at national focuses. I'm just waiting for them to declare war over here. And I don't want to end the episode without the war starting. And I think you would assume they declare war on Switzerland. So they're working on that there. I think we've seen all these. I guess we look at Romania. Alright, Japan continues advancing here. They're working on bomber modernization. And I want to say we are now done over here. Excellent. So, do we need any other techs? I want to say we're pretty much good to go. I eventually want to train some Marines. We should probably look at that. We actually have experience. We'll actually take a look at those now. Let's do that now. Let's go ahead and build these Marines out. Also, we have bicycle battalions. I would love to get those guys. They do require extra support equipment, though, so it does cause some issues. So let's go ahead and design these guys out and see if we can get them built. That's all we have the experience for. All right, well, that's a shame. But we could go ahead and build some Marines. Yeah, I'm fine with getting a couple Marines. Although I don't know if I actually want them over here, though. Yeah, I don't know that I want them there. I might, and I don't know if we'll be able to get them because the war's going to be starting soon. You know what? It's fine. We'll just wait to do these. I'm not going to do this just yet, guys. Let's go and stop that. I don't want to deploy them here. I don't think that would be the best place to deploy our troops right now. All right, so we've got another research slot open up, and we're not going to do Marines, as I said. Instead, we'll do something else. Let's get, I guess, Naval Techs. I think that'd make the most sense at this moment. Well, never mind. Construction. Should probably get construction, since we are in 1941 now. We got the continent's best and brightest. Awesome. So that should give some research bonuses to us and our faction mates. Let's go ahead and get something else. Let's do, I guess we're going to go ahead and start working on this branch here. Get the Crown Jewel Colony. Add some infrastructure there. I think that'd be helpful. We have unassigned divisions. That's right, these guys finished up training. So let's go and put them over here. And then we're just going to pull this guy out here and put him into that defensive force. And then just go back over to here, have these guys deploy over here. In fact, we're going to go ahead and make sure that they actually deploy there. Change where we're deploying these guys. And then let's have them train up. And let's change up where we have these guys deploying. And do we want to get another division? Let me see how we're looking on equipment. I want to make sure we're stacked on infantry equipment for the war, guys. So I don't want to be pulling too much of our infantry equipment to build new divisions. Let's just do, we'll do one more. And that's about it. And it's not just infantry equipment I'm worried about. I'm worried about the support equipment. Support equipment's pretty low right now. All right, I'm just trying to get that built up this moment, actually. Trying to reinforce there. All right, so yeah, we are definitely going to make sure that Germany declares war on somebody before this fucking episode's over. And it's going to be a longer episode, I guess, because Germany's just taking their time. Look at, what the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? Oh, they got it and they didn't declare war. Are they just getting, oh, there we go. There we go. All right, awesome. So let's go and take this down. And we're gonna wait until they ask for us to join. They should, we should get a request here soon. Oh, look at this. The Swiss are all over here, or it's not the Swiss, excuse me. The Swedish are over here. Yeah, that's interesting. They're defending Belgium. That's pretty cool. I don't know why they didn't send any troops to us, but whatever. I'm not gonna get mad. Oh, there's some right there. All right, so Sweden has sent troops over here. All right, so everybody's in the war. We haven't been pulled in yet. I'm waiting to get the request. We could just ask them as well, but I'm not sure how that affects, you know, whether or not you're considered in the defensive war or not. Yeah, because I want to say if you jump in yourself by, you know, asking to join the war, I want to say that does result in you being an attacker, and instead of a defender. I might be wrong about that though. Let's just wait until they ask us. You'd expect them to ask us soon. All right, so looks like they did lose territory there. All right, so this is not, we're not gonna be able to hold this out here. There's absolutely no reason to hold that anymore. They've already lost that territory. So let's go and pull this back then. We didn't build the fortifications there any damn way, I don't think. Yeah, we never built the fortifications there, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and have these guys pull back as well. Let's get them going over to, we'll bring one over to here, and then the other one will go right here. All right, and so all those guys should be moving as well. God damn it, they just lost all their, oh, okay. All right, this all got fucked up. I guess it's a good thing I'm not being pulled in the war just yet, because all of this is messed up. All right, so that should fix things. Oops, what the hell, man? Yeah, I don't know why this is causing me so many issues. You know what, we're gonna have to redraw this, clearly. Because it's not working the way I want it to. There we go. All right, so let's go and make sure all these guys here are deployed here. These guys deployed here as well. Okay. Now we gotta get re-entrenched, man. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, so they did ask us to join. Let's let our troops get positioned and entrenched, and then it expires on the 15th of March, so we'll accept here in a minute. I'm glad that we didn't, and just make sure all of our ships are pulled back as well. These guys are currently training here, but yeah, that's not going to be needed anymore. Let's go ahead and take these guys, put them into this fleet here, And then these two will go into, we'll just take one of each and put them into these fleets. All right, so that's the current situation over there. And I don't know if they've been pulled into the conflict just yet. Let's take a look. They are into the conflict. So basically we'll be able to get that started as soon as we come in. We'll be able to start the conflict over there as well. So we're just going to wait for our troops to get entrenched, since I did pull them all back. It's going to take them a little while. It would be 30 days. We're not going to wait the whole 30 days because I don't want Belgium to fall. They're holding out okay because they do have the Swedish troops helping them out. Now they're not doing too bad. Could be worse over there. So we'll be joining here soon. Now we did build our defenses all along here as well, but we're not going to defend those until Belgium falls. And then we'll send our troops over here. For right now, we're just going to defend this area. And we did get the basic submarine Snorkel. Excellent. We're going to want to put those into those ships. Actually, they haven't even started building yet, so we can go ahead and fix those now. As far as what we want to get next, let's get the turreted secondary battery. Make sure I'm not actually using any other research slots for navies. I only want one research slot going for the navy at one at a time. Let's get the turreted secondary battery. And then, what was I going to do? Yes, that's right. We're going to mess around with these submarines here. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of these. And then we're going to take that submarine model that we have here. Call this B. And then go ahead and add the snorkels onto them. Alright, excellent. I'm glad that we were able to get those snorkels in there. And then we're just going to place these into the Task Force 1 for right now. Still trying to build these submarines though. It's not going to be done until April. So yeah, once again, let me just check all these. 15th of March is when they all expire. They're holding out okay. That's excellent news. We're just going to try and get as entrenched as we can get in that time period. Yeah. Alright, so let's just go and speed it up, because I don't think they're going to declare war on me. Yeah, we'll just try and, get as entrenched as we can. And yeah, they're holding out. Not too bad, although you're starting to see them get pushed back now. Yeah, they're getting pushed back a little bit. Alright, well, that's a shame. They will have this river to defend from, so that's something to consider. Alright, how are they doing up here? They're doing okay. How are the Swiss doing? They're doing alright as well. Okay. And how are our troops doing training? They're just about done. Peru just joined the Axis. Alright, so South America's getting involved in the conflict, which has been really interesting that they've been joining the conflict lately. South America's really been getting into it now. Now that Mexico always brings everybody into it now. Oh wow, everybody's joining it. We'll take a look at the faction map when we finish this up, guys. Once again, just waiting to get entrenched. Almost there. I think we're going to max out time here, make sure that we're fully entrenched for our divisions. And because they're holding out much better than I thought they would. Plus we're getting techs done too. Such a bummer that we're going to end the episode. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to end the episode with another cliffhanger. Here's these bonuses that we're getting. Nice 30% bonuses here. Excellent. And that's from our tech bonuses from that focus that we got. Okay, so they are attacking here, they're defending there. We have to the 15th, and I'm going to accept these. We could wait till the 22nd technically if we wanted to. But it's fine, I think they'll be entrenched enough by that point. They'll be done in 10 days, fully entrenched here. And we do have those nice entrenchment bonuses as well. I don't want to let it go too long. So we'll go up to like the 12th or something like that. And then we'll join. And that should get us pretty entrenched, I think. Yeah, some of these guys are maxed out. Excellent. Oh, that's right there. Never mind. 70% here. How are these guys doing? All right, we are good to go. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Oh, and we have a civilian factory done. We finished up the fortifications all along here. Awesome. All right, I'm actually surprised that we got those done. Let's go ahead and start working on... Do we want to go ahead and continue trying to build fortifications here? I don't think we'll get any of them done if we try. I guess we could attempt to. How are we looking on coastal forts? Maybe we should build up coastal forts. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the coastal forts here because the British are going to launch invasions. So we'll do coastal forts first. Actually, we should probably do this one first because that affects the attack across there. All right, so let's go ahead and accept the call to arms. I'm just going to accept them all even though, it doesn't really matter, but I just want to send them all messages so they all know that I love them. And we are now in the war, guys. All right, so we are in the conflict. Germany will likely start attacking us soon. They don't really have a lot of troops on our border anymore because of this. This will allow them to take that, and that's going to give them an opening there. Maybe we should put like a couple divisions over here to kind of hold out. You know what? I'm going to move these guys over there, actually, and see if they can't get there in time. Let's move them through the back and see if they can't get there to help out. Probably won't be able to before they take that province from us. We'll see if they can, though. I don't want to bring any of my troops out of there, though. What we could do, actually, this is what we'll do. We'll send this guy this way, and then this guy will go... Yeah, he'll go all the way across, I guess. And then we'll take one of these divisions and send them over there to defend there. All right, guys, so that's actually where we're going to be ending it. I will go ahead and take care of our decisions here so that we're not being notified of these. And plus, we have to flood. Remember, we got to do our flooding. So let's go ahead and turn off all these. And then let's do the flood. So remember, this adds that modifier there. Division speed, negative 50%. That does affect our divisions as well. Entrenchment speed, up 20%. Division defense, up 50%. That's the massive one right there. Of course, the infrastructure, civilian factories, and military factories all receive a bit of damage too, so that's kind of devastating. But I think it's worth it for those modifiers. So we're going to go ahead and flood this out, guys. Remember, in order to complete the flooding, all we have to do is hold Holland. We have to hold all of these provinces, every single province here, for 14 days. As long as we do that, then it will flood all 3 of our states. And the main purpose here is to try and encourage the Germans to have to do pair drops, as they did historically. You know, they dropped the paratroopers in here in Holland, and it kind of sucks because the AI doesn't do that. The AI doesn't do paratroopers, so it's kind of messed up that you set up a mechanic that encourages them to do pair drops and they can't do pair drops. Yeah, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, so this video has actually gone long enough, a lot longer than I wanted it to, because I was just trying to get the war started. I'm sorry that, well, I mean, it's not my fault, it's Germany's fault. Germany didn't want to fight me, man. Germany was trying to avoid conflict with us. I bet we could have sat here and not fought Germany the entire goddamn campaign. They probably would have never attacked us. Yeah, they seem to not be interested in attacking us or Belgium, probably because they weren't at war with France yet. I think that's the reason why. And for whatever reason, they decided to attack the Swiss. Maybe they saw them as an easy target. Luxembourg was an easy target. Basically, they're picking on the little guys. So, yeah, it's not my fault that Germany didn't declare war, but still, I do feel bad because I really wanted the war to start. I was excited for it too, guys. But yeah, now here we are ending another episode with no conflict. But as you guys can see, we're in it now. So next episode, definitely going to have the war. We're going to be seeing how our defenses hold up. And, you know, I think, honestly, it ended up being good for us that it took them so long. One, we were able to get this really important focus knocked out, and we would have been able to do that even if they had declared war, I think, on Belgium. We still would have got that knocked out. We had enough time. We had just enough time to get that done. But we also got to build up the fortifications, and fortifications are a lot stronger, much more stronger than they would have been. You know, we have level 3s across here, level 3s across most of this here, and level 5s up here. So not bad at all, guys. This is a pretty good defensive network. I feel pretty good about it. I think we'll be able to hold out. Belgium's doing better than I was expecting them to. I think that's because they have Swedish help. Of course, we got the troops up here doing nicely as well, though. Yeah, the Swedish did pull a lot of divisions from over here to go help out in the Low Countries. So now they don't look like they're doing as well over here. They don't have as many divisions here. I don't know how much they could have done over here anyway because it's a river attack. But yeah, next episode we will fight over here. We're going to be fighting in the Dutch East Indies. We'll get that all situated as well. We'll go and invade over there. We're going to be fighting a little bit of territory in South America as well. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how things go. Poland's obviously losing here to the Soviet Union. I would assume that Germany and the Soviet Union will be going to war soon. And that will, of course, then open up another front that the Germans are going to have to concentrate on. Of course, they might go to war at France soon as well. That's another front. I feel pretty good, guys. I feel like we're going to do okay. We might be able to hold out here. We'll just have to see. But if you did enjoy the episode, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I hope to see you on the next episode when we actually get to fight this war for once. Super excited to see how we do. And it seems the Canadians could really use a bit of assistance, so it's probably a good thing that the British are now getting involved in all these wars, because Canada is not doing so well. And there's a stalemate over here, it seems. yeah, nothing really happened in New Zealand. Okay, so yeah, once again, hope to see you on that next episode, and we'll be fighting the war against Germany and Britain. Thanks for watching, guys.